Grandmother's window. In a quiet village where the sunset painted the fields gold, there lived a grandmother named Lynn. She had lived in the same stone cottage for over 50 years, where the walls whispered old stories and the garden bloomed with love every morning. As the sun dipped behind the hills, Lynn would prepare dinner by the open window. Her hands moved with grace, mixing spices and kneading dough, while white flowers bloomed around the frame, as if nature itself bowed her wisdom outside. Her two grandsons, Mink and Town, would sit on a little bench, watching cartoons on the only TV in the neighborhood. Propped out on a wobbly table, it was an old television, the kind with antennas. But the two boys, it was magic. They laughed, shouted at the screen, and occasionally turned to the window to ask Grandma when dinner would be ready. She would smile and say, "When the rice sings," which meant when the pot began to steam. But the real story was not just in the lover or the meal. It was in the rhythm of life. Lynn had seen harder days were, hunger and loss, but in her later years, she found joy in small things: homegrown vegetables, the scent of garlic and oil, and the sound of her grandson's giggle. She never called it self care, but her garden was therapy, her cooking was meditation, and her window was her state connection, the past with the present. Hardship with heading. Years later, being now a grown man in the city, I would say I learned everything about love, patience, and balance by that window. My grandmother never left the village, but she gave me the whole world.